But tonight's top story, there is no relief for the Aam Aadmi Party leader and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The Delhi High Court this evening has refused interim relief to Kejriwal, who was seeking immediate bail from ED custody. Delhi High Court says it will now resume Kejriwal's hearing on April 3rd after getting a reply from the Enforcement Directorate. Delhi High Court has given the ED 7 days to reply. Remember, Mr. Kejriwal's ED custody ends tomorrow. He will be appearing before the lower court, the PMLA court, and there is even a possibility, we are now told, that the CBI will ask for the custody of Mr. Kejriwal. Meanwhile, his wife, Sunita Agarwal, has said that Mr. Kejriwal will reveal explosive details and that he had no connection with the alleged Delhi liquor scam. Listen in to Kejriwal's wife first.
मनीष जी के यहाँ रेड मारी, संजय सिंह जी के यहाँ रेड मारी, सत्येंद्र जैन जी के यहाँ रेड मारी, एक भी पैसा नहीं मिला। हमारे यहाँ रेड मारी, मात्र 73,000 रुपए मिले। तो वो इस सो कॉल्ड शराब घोटाले का पैसा है कहां? अरविंद जी ने कहा है कि इसका खुलासा वे 28 मार्च को कोर्ट के सामने करेंगे। सारे देश को सच सच बताएंगे कि इस सो कॉल्ड शराब घोटाले का पैसा है कहां। उसका
So what are Mr. Kejriwal's options now? Joining me now, Preeti Chaudhary, Munish Pandey, both join us. Preeti, to you first. Let's look at the political options for a moment. We are seeing Sunita Kejriwal now addressing her second press conference. It has sparked speculation that is she stepping into her husband's shoes in some manner? What's the sense you're picking up?
Well, Rajdeep, one thing we can safely say is in days to come, Sunita Kejriwal will be addressing many more press conferences than just the second press conference right now. It's not really a press conference, but an address. What we can see her is assume the role of her husband's voice or the Delhi Chief Minister's voice. Every day, Arvind Kejriwal is allowed to meet his wife, Sunita Kejriwal, for half hour, where she takes home-cooked food for him. And that is the interaction both of them have. So if you've seen both the times that we've seen Sunita Kejriwal speak is where she's come out and she's passed on the message delivered by her husband to the people of Delhi. But yes, there are speculations and they were rife, especially because we saw Sunita Kejriwal sit in the same chair that possibly Arvind Kejriwal used to use, and the same backdrop through which he used to address the people of Delhi, or every time he wanted to give out a message to the people of Delhi or a national message. So yes, there are speculations. Sunita Kejriwal is not new to public life, but not in this way, of course, where she's directly interacted, or directly faced the camera for the Aam Aadmi Party. She's campaigned extensively for Arvind Kejriwal in elections. She's campaigned extensively for Bhagwant Mann. She was even in Gujarat campaigning for the Aam Aadmi Party. So she's been there. But yes, this is the Aam Aadmi Party's way of bringing her out and drawing her out in public life. And this is the best way to do so. Will she replace Arvind Kejriwal? The party insists not now at all. They're very clear that for them, they'd prefer even a president's rule at place, but will not let Arvind Kejriwal step down. So that's at least the strategy that the party is working on.
Let's look at then the legal strategy, Munish Pandey. What we are told is that the CBI now intends to also ask for Mr. Kejriwal's custody. His ED custody expires tomorrow. ED could well ask for an extension of that. But is the CBI also now planning to seek custody of Mr. Kejriwal?
Absolutely, Rajdeep. What we are picking up from our sources within the Central Bureau of Investigation, that an application will be filed before the court where CBI will be seeking custody of Arvind Kejriwal. But tomorrow, when he'll be produced by the Enforcement Directorate, there is a high possibility that the Enforcement Directorate officials will be asking for further custody of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal in connection with the alleged excise policy scam. We have been given to understand is that the ground of further custody will be that he needs to be confronted with certain evidence in the case, including some of the statements which have been recorded by the Enforcement Directorate during the course of investigation. But why, Rajdeep, this is going to be troubling for Mr. Arvind Kejriwal? Because once CBI arrests him, then they will be keeping him in custody for at least 8-10 days. And then the trouble for Arvind Kejriwal will be to seek bail not only in ED's case, but in CBI case. So it seems that the Central Bureau of Investigation is all set to take custody of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. And in future, we have been given to understand is that he will be made accused in the charge sheet, which will be filed by the Central Bureau of Investigation in this case.
Okay. Munish Pandey, Preeti Chaudhary for giving us some sense of what lies ahead. Remember, Arvind Kejriwal remains as of tonight in Enforcement Directorate custody.